Hi everyone and welcome to this video. In this video, we learn the topic folk and martial arts in Tamil Nadu. In Tamil Nadu, we have folk arts to expose the tradition and culture of Tamil people. Folk arts are divided into two types, performing arts and non-performing arts. தெருக்கூத்து கரகாட்டம் வில்லுப்பாட்டு கணியன் கூத்து ஒயிலாட்டம் தோல்பாவை கூத்து these are come under performing arts, whereas paintings, sculptures, idol carving, writing were come under non-performing arts. Kooth, if you see this picture you can understand what is Kooth. Kooth is divided into two types. One is called Agakooth, that is indoor performance. Purakooth means they perform in front of the public. Terukooth, how it happened? In those days, the stage was decorated with the leaves of coconut. On those days, we don't have electric bulbs, so they just use kerosene lamps. Later, they switch over to electric bulbs, and the actors themselves expressed the emotions. Those days, we don't have any speaker, so they just use their voice, the high pitch for the singing or jumping or dancing, whatever it is. They just use their voice alone. Miridangam, dolak, jalra, flute, harmonium were also used in Tirukut. And they used charcoal powder, kaka pone, to make up themselves. And for clothing, they use velvet and silk cloths. Particularly, they use dark and attractive colors. Those days, women won't come outside so that men themselves disguise the female characters and performed the stages. And what's the time of Tirukut? It's very time. The time is 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. And we have one proverb: Koothadi looks at the east, Coolie looks at the west, which means Coolie means daily wages. So the whole day they were working. The evening they like to watch Kooth. So they were waiting to watch this Kooth. Whereas Koothadi, the whole night they were performing. So they are expecting the sunrise. So that's the meaning of this proverb. Next one is Karagatam. Karagam, which means Kamandalam. So you can see the saints used to have this Kamandalam. So in the Kamandalam, the weight of this Karagachembu is 4 kg. On that Karagachembu, they filled rice or soil with 1 rupee coin, and it is decorated with flowers. There are two stages in Karagam. One is called Shakti Karagam. Here, men are doing this Karagam. Men alone perform this Sakti Karagam. They worship God. Another one is called Adu Karagam. This is performed by only women. They dance in front of people at public places. Again, the dress means they use shirts and skirts. Makeup, again, they use very shining colors, color powders, which is very attractive makeup they used to. Then Tabil, Nadaswaram, Shruti Box, Pambai were also played in Karagam. Next one is Willu Paattu. So Willu means you all know bow. Other names for Willu Paattu is Villadi Paattu. Another one is called Villadichan Paattu. It is originated in Kumari and Nellai districts. There is a very famous proverb for Villu Paattu, that is, in the temple where Villupattu is performed, there is no time lighting the lamps, which means wherever Villupattu was there, people used to go there to watch that. They forget to light lamps in their houses. That means they were very interested to watch this Villupattu on those days. So from this proverb, we understand this. And there was a story behind this Villupattu. That is, once Panya king went to the forest to hunt animals. That time he was thinking, what will happen to the animal's family? If I kill a deer, what will happen to the deer's family? Like that, he was thinking about the animal's background. So he was asking to the minister what we can do. So minister told, yes, it is a sin, my lord, so we should not kill animals. Like that he told. Then immediately Pandya king took a decision that hereafter we should not go for hunting. We have to save forest and animals. So with this will, with this bow, I have to make or have to do something else, but not hunting. Like that, he took a decision, and from that day onwards, he started or giving this Willu to the musical world. So he just started to sing with this Willu part, with this Will or bow. So like that only, this Willu Paattu came into existence. So this wheel has 11 bells, and the person is using an instrument to touch it to make a sound. That is called Veesukol. So other than this wheel, we are having Pambai, Urumi, Takkai, Tudumbi were also used at the time of Villupat. So any folklores in Tamil Nadu, they first worship Lord Ganesha and do all the rituals like breaking the coconuts, lighting the camp, incense sticks. So like that, everything they use all the rituals. Then only they just start their arts. Here also they are doing that. Then they are narrating song here in a very submissive tone, and it ends with Mangalam. Yes, like they used to say Vari Vari. Like that it ends. Next, we can see Kaniyan Kuttu. Kaniyan Kuttu is performed only by that caste of people that is called Kaniyan people. So once Lord Shiva created two men in this world. One is called Sudalai Madan, another one is called Kaniyan. These both were sacrificed their fingers and tongue to seek the blessings of Lord Shiva. So, like that, they did, and it was in practice for some days. They sacrificed the blood also to seek the blessings of Lord Shiva. So, this is a story behind this Kanyan Kuthu, and every Fridays they give stories for the stories were told for Sudalai Madan. And every Tuesdays they go for Amman stories. So usually Kanyan Kuthu where here the stories were told of Sudalai Madan, Muthupattan story and Mutharaman story. So this is Kanyan Kuthu. Next one is called Oyilatam. So Oyil means very beauty, majestic, like that. It is performed by only men on those days. And it's a group dance. These members were using mundasu. They were wearing salangai. They used to wear same colors of dress like white, yellow, and red. And in their hands they hold a piece of cloth, usually is in red color, and para is played here. They are also going for double line makeup, and Annavi, who is a person, narrate the incidences here, who is the one who sings the song. In between he whistles, and he's the one who stops the game. So he's called as Annavi. He's a narrator here. And two talams are here. One is called Takku, another one is called Kalam. So Takku means the dance begins with a slow beat. Gradually it goes up to the peak. So like that it goes on. This is called Oilat. Next one is called a leather puppetry. It is called as Tol Pave Kooth. So you all have seen somewhere Tol Pave Kooth. It is the other names for this Neral Atam, Tol Bommal Atam. Okay. So how this leather puppetry show came into existence? We have a story behind this. So once the ocean was chirping by snake Vasuki, we got Amardam. Then there was a dispute between Devas and Asuras. So that time Lord Vishnu appeared in the form of Mohini, and the Mohini told to Devas and Asuras that I will distribute equally to both of you. Like that she told, and she gave this Amadam to only Devas. Okay, that Mohini is also called as Pave. From that only we get the word Pave. Okay, so and how this puppetry show will be displaying to the audience? They are using cloth, white color cloth as a screen, and the audience are seated on the ground. And the puppet show maker, he used his fingers to shake the puppets are the characters, so they can understand the story. How this Bave will be making, they're using the skin of goats and deers. From that only they're making this Bave. Okay, this is called Tolpave Kooth. Next one is called martial arts or heroic games of Tamil people. We have lots of games, and every games have unique in it. Okay, let's see one by one. First is Silambatam, Jallikattu, Valari, Puliyatam, Will Vilayattu, Kabaddi, Slipping, Tree Grave. Like that, we have lots of games. Silambatam. It is also called as Silambam, Tadiyadi, Kambu Sutral. Okay, Silambu or Silambam means sound, and it has two principles. One is called how to block the opponent's fight. Okay, and the one is how to touch the opponent's body with a stick. So these are the two principles we have here, and the stick is made of bamboo. Silambam, the word denotes a coined from the name of a mountain nearby the state Kerala. Okay, and Silambam, the word refers to Lord Muruga. Like that, only the word is coined Silambata. So, what are the uses of Silambam? See, it gives yes, physical and mental fitness. It's very good for our breathing exercise. So, very useful for us to learn Silambam. Please do learn. Next one is called Valari. It is also called as boomerang. So other names are Valaitadi, Tigiri, Paravalai, Sulal Padai, Kallar, Tadi, Padaivatta. So these are other names for Valari. And it is made of wood and iron. So what's the methodology for this using Valari? One is round and round, attack the enemy. Another one is not rotating but attacking the enemy. Another one is just aiming the neck. Okay, just attacking only the necks of animals or enemies. So this is the usage of Valari. They use those days they're using to hunt deeds. Okay, nowadays these people Nattas and Kallas are using Valari, particularly in the marriage ceremony they're exchanging Valari. Okay, this is about Valerie. Next one is beautiful one, tiger dance. So the performance used to disguise themselves as tigers, like tiger ears. They used to have tiger ears, tiger tails, claws, and teeth. Everything they just disguise as tigers, and we have goat here. So these tigers are afraid. I mean, make afraid. Okay, these tigers do all kind of ferocious gestures to attack or to make fear of the goat. Okay, there is to all these things, and drums are hit like thunder. So very fast beat sounds are there. The dance are very ferocious. So this is called Puliyatam, very famous in southern part of India. So games of Tamil. If we see the games of Tamil, we can understand how Tamil people live their life a happy or healthy one. We can understand it easily. So we have games for boys, games for girls, men, women, individual games, group games, pair games, and see a physical mental game, game of chance, game of choice. Like that, we have lots of games. All the games are strengthening each and every humans. You can see one by one. So I just mentioned few games like Goli, Gilli, Kanauchi, Rattaya, Vattaya, Tattangal, Nundi, Dayam, Pallangudi, Pattam Vidadal, Uriyadi, Pooparka Varigirum. So these are few games I mentioned here. So these are the images you can see. So Tattangal can be asked, called as different way, like Karangu, Sottangal, Kallangai, like that. So from this we can understand Tamil people lived together. They just joined their hands together. They lived happily. They gave respect to each and every humans. They think about animals also. They respect their religion, tradition, culture. Okay, they lived well structured and cultured life. So like that, many things they have done. For their people. So like that we can understand how people were lived on those days. Few games are nowadays are there. We just we used to have, but still we are missing some games. So we have to learn how people lived in Tamil Nadu, what they practice. If possible, we have to do practice those footsteps. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Have a happy learning.